sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the visitors' sideline, there you see the head coach of the Cardinals. Across from him, his counterpart from the Chargers. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you here at SoFi. The Chargers and Cardinals begin this 2026 season. Off we go from L.A. Not bad on the return. Out past the 30-yard line. It's a breathing room for the offense as they begin drive one. Already it is season 7 for Justin Herbert. Greg, he was the 6th overall pick back in 2020.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Chargers, first down.
A give, and here comes Hampton. And he'll look for somewhere to go, but the lanes are all closed up. He's going to wind up losing a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Herbert. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Run between the tackles for Hampton. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's another Chargers first down. First down and goal to go.
Hampton will take this one into the end zone for a Charger touchdown.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Chargers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. It is season 11 for the man bringing out the Cardinals offense, Jacoby Brissett. Originally drafted by the Patriots in 2016. Cardinals now his 6th NFL team.
Whenever he comes in the game, you know exactly what you're going to get. He may not be one of the ultra-talented superstars or anything like that at the quarterback position, but he's a reliable presence in the huddle. He brings a lot of stability to this role, and he is capable of doing his job well and more than giving your team a fighting chance.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. To the outside, he's got Harrison. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. Brissett. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Chargers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. He'll let one go down the middle. And this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Buda Baker there on the coverage.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. 3rd and 11 coming up.
3rd down and 11.
Throwing now is Herbert. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Cards offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll bring this up to the 22. The rookie from Miami, there on the stop. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Out of the backfield, it's Jeremiah Love. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 22
That
yards.
pass play good for 22. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
And I think this is going to be a matchup they exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it. And I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to, because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup for that running back.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a 1st down.
The Cardinal first
Yeah, and
down.
a nice run there. And, you know, during the offseason, I think a lot of experts, Mike, they said Jeremiah Love, he might be the best overall player in the draft. And, you know, pretty clear that the Cardinals thought he would.
And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want.
He gets free. And he will score. Jeremiah Love. Touchdown, Cardinals. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Cardinals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 18-yard line.
On the ground, this is Kamani Vidal. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Call it a gain of 13. First down, L.A.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton, and he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
On play action now, Herbert. A ball deep for the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. That's Harrison in motion. Off the bootleg, here's Brissett. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
First down, Cardinals.
A run, and Love, and a nice job able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you gotta find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. On play action, Brissett. He'll find Love out of the backfield. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try to pick it up with Love. And he's going to have the first down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. Inside the 10, it is caught.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots They can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
You don't see guys going hard after kickers on extra points, a little different than field goals, so let's see if that's going to end up costing them.
And this is going to wind up a touchback. New rule addition this offseason. When you kick from the 50, the officials are going to bring it out only to the 20-yard line. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And a nice defensive play. There's good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now it's Herbert. That's to his second-year tight end, Oronde Gadsden. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Herbert to the air again. This one intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
The Cardinals offense headed back to take over once more. Great first weekend of football underway around the NFL. This day, so many of us look forward to more good stuff ahead later tonight. Cowboys and the Giants. We've seen that often on week 1. It always delivers that divisional rivalry. John Harbaugh's Giants debut. 8:20 Eastern for that. And then another division game tomorrow night. Denver at KC. Remember, the Broncos snapped the Chiefs' 9-straight-year run of winning the AFC West title. They'll run straight ahead with Love. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground, and here's Love. And he is buried in the backfield. Loss of a couple. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Brissett. Nowhere to go with that one. Just get it to the sideline and live to see 2nd down. Brissett gonna throw. got his man at the 6. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Here's Love. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
At the Chargers' 7-yard line.
Throw it. We're set. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Brissett. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Well, nothing like a short one for your first attempt of the year, right, Mike? I mean, talk about an easy one to break you in, knocks it through, jogs off the field. That's a dream start.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get back to work. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, all alone. That is caught by Njoku. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Hampton trying to work inside. That's going to be good for a Chargers first down as good running gets him to about the 44. Another run here with Hampton. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's 3rd and 9.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Duvernay to return. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. That's Elijah Molden who took him down. That's Harrison in motion. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Love. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, And a loss of yards on the play. 2nd and 11. Now it's Brissett. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. And he is not going to get away. That one blown up in the backfield. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Well, they come to the line. Not an easy one to convert. 3rd and very long. Here is Brissett. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Darius Robinson. A loss of 6. Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That one taken in by Thompson. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
12 yards. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers start back within a score. It's now 17-10. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the 2nd half. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Cardinals offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. That's Harrison in motion. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go right back to Algier. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a 1st down.
At this 48-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Arizona.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun, and this is Algier. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. From the 29. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run 1st carry of the game for Trey Benson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And now it's fourth down. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals add on to their lead.
Yeah, it's just the third quarter. But anytime you can build a little cushion, I think you'll take it, especially in a spot like this, which makes it a two-possession game.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Encroachment, defense.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. A give, and here comes Hampton. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 4. Now a play fake. Herbert. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Throwing again, Herbert. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to bring up fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers are able to get it back within a score.
Matching field goals here to start this second half. And you can bet this defense is saying, hey, that's fine with us. So as long as we keep them out of the end zone, they feel like they should be in pretty good shape.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cards offense and their running back set to go once more. And we'll give you a look at some of the highlights. He's had a number of them over that magic mark, over 100 yards on the ground, including a rushing touchdown. He has been a handful for the defense right throughout. first down. We're set. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they will finally run him down. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
They'll try the zone read on 1st and 10.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try and run for this with Algier. And he's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. First down picked up. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. They'll toss it to the right side to Algier. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Algier. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They put Wilson in motion.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
This one complete to Bourne. And the Cardinals are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on 3rd downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves 1st and goal.
The motion man here is Bourne. Algier. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Good blocking, and he's in. Jacoby Brissett. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And I think here, Mike, with this RPO, there's a clock in the quarterback's head. He knows if he doesn't turn this into a quick pass, he's going to have way too many linemen downfield, and then there's going to be a penalty. So he pulls it, can't throw to the desired target like he thought, and he ends up just tucking it and turning into the runner itself. So he added like an extra layer to a traditional RPO, and it's safe to say it worked.
This returnable from the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Chargers ball, and Omari and Hampton, they're back, coming out with the LA offense. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Herbert to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down.
Jack Gibbons on the coverage.
To throw is Herbert. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. First and 10 now from the 36. Now Brissett, this one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
On the handoff, running left, it's Algier. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long. They'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down. On now the punt team, and this one's on its way. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. And they'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Out come the Chargers for their next possession. Gives us a chance to check what's ahead for them the next few weeks. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Herbert. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Open man, left side. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Desperation time now setting here in the 4th quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, it's Herbert. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Third down, and they need 7.
Will Johnson there on the coverage.
Now Herbert again. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action. Now Herbert looking middle. He'll get it complete to McConkey. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
That's another Charger.
Pistol here for Herbert. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
A 28-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chargers are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. And they have done all you could ask for. Closing in on a road victory to start the campaign as they try to finish things off here in quarter number 4. That complete to Algier. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
McBride is the motion man.
At the 38-yard line.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
From the 33, here's second down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Oh, they get the break they were looking for. It is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Denzel Perryman.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. On first down, Herbert. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he will score! Game on! Pat McConkey! Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Cardinals offense about ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. On the handoff, it's Algier. Into the secondary at the 45. And he'll be taken down. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Arizona.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here is Brissett. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. That's Harrison in motion. Run out of the gun with Ruff. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Man in motion, heading right. They'll keep it on the ground, and here's Love. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
5 yards on the
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He'll try to pick it up with Love. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
All right, so you get to 3, and of course that helps, but the rule of thumb really is, Mike, you don't want to make a one-possession game a one-possession game. So there's an argument to be made there. Be a little bit more aggressive on 3rd and 4th down. Try to come away with 6 and try to stretch this lead.
The Chargers offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. A run to start this drive, and it is Vidal. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
35-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
So here comes 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Into space.
Still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Jacoby Brissett going to bring the Cardinals offense back out onto the field here. And we'll run you through some of the highlights from earlier in this one. There's just the one touchdown pass. Doesn't look remarkable if you look at the stat sheet, but watching the game, you see when the throws needed to be made, he has made them. Here's first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now on second and long.
It's second down.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. And they continue to go backwards. He is sacked again. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Operating from the gun is Brissett. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Chargers ball, and Omari and Hampton, they're back, coming out with the LA offense. And this game is not a done deal just yet. Still have 3 timeouts in the defense. Now, if there's one first down, it seals the deal. But there is still a chance for the defense to get the ball back. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. Second down, they need 7. Quick throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. Now, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are right back in this one.
And when they needed to come up with a play the most, Mike, this defense delivers. They desperately needed to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance to go pull this one out. Now they come away with a big takeaway, and at the end of this game, they've got a shot.
So now here is Jacoby Brissett and the Cardinals. Down 31-30. 44 seconds to go. How costly of an interception will that prove to be as the tide turns? It's first and 10. Brissett gonna throw. That could be the dagger. It is intercepted. Picked off by Cam Hart. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game.
Great job there, not only securing the ball for the interception, Mike, but then turning into a runner. I can promise you he's going to get an earful by his teammates when they watch, saying, man, you couldn't get it in the end zone. Either way, that offense takes the field on the 1-yard line. He certainly did his job.
The Chargers offense make their way out to take over once more. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense, but do the math. Even if they choose to use them, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.